Rabbit and Gina podcast.
I didn't get to see this, but I heard about this story that was recently on The Project,
Yes.
which I'm a little bit fascinated with. It says in 2021, foreign objects lodged in people's bodies were the ninth leading cause of unintentional injuries that led to emergency room presentations.
Yeah, I love that you've been made aware of a story that you missed on The Project. And you went, I need to know more about this.
I need
and I'm
to
like,
know more.
Which conflict is this? It's
Well-
something big from overseas, some massive, big, hard-hitting
Yeah,
issue.
It's big news, Rabs.
Yeah.
It's big news.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like serious injury from people.
When you say things removed from people's bodies,
don't go there necessarily. People just.
well, that's the thing. That's
where people's heads will
sometimes
go.
things don't go there.
That's right.
And they shouldn't.
That's not what I'm talking about. Sometimes people will absent-mindedly poke themselves with something or accidentally and they have to go to emergency to get stuff taken out.
Are we talking a splinter? Because I had one the other day. Am I on the
If
list?
it's a big one, I guess. If it's a big one. No, this is weird stuff. So in your ears, there's been some things that people have to go and get taken out of their ears.
Oh, because kids get like marbles up their noses and stuff.
Yeah, noses
That's
is
a
another
thing.
one. But
Yeah.
ears, like cufflinks, wet tissue. Someone got a wet tissue stuck in their ear. A plastic sword. Insects is a big one.
Hang on, so you just went right past a plastic sword. You went plastic sword, insects. What about plastic sword?
Well, imagine it would be one of those little teeny weeny ones from when you.
God, you'd hope so.
When you're playing like with a
Sword
little
fights with a flea?
army men,
Oh, yeah,
Remember the
yeah.
little army men when you were a kid that you had, and you could.
I mean, this has got to be a kid.
Yeah, it's got
Gotta
to be
be a kid with a
But
plastic sword
on
stuck
the
in their
weekend,
ear.
I can understand this insect one. On the weekend, Jackie was freaking out because where we were, there was a lot of flies for some reason. He's the cleanest person you've ever met. He's playing guitar solos and stomping and everything, and there's all these flies trying to get in. And he's kept playing. He wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
I'd have to stop and shoo the fly.
You know what he needs? Hat with the corks on it.
Exactly. I had, and I also had Airguard. I was trying to get him, but he kept walking away. Wouldn't let me
It's
put
nothing
Airguard on him.
Nothing like spraying your guitarist live during a set with Airguard.
But he was super worried. He goes, if one goes in my ear, and because he's super worried about his hearing. So, yeah, the flies and stuff can go in your ears and insects in your ears.
It's not that common. I'll just say, like, how many times have you had a fly, like, get lodged in your ear?
Not once yet.
Yeah.
In my mouth.
So...
Oh, I got one in my mouth on the weekend because there were a lot, but I just shut the gob just in
Yeah,
time.
no.
It just escaped.
That moment where you're breathing in as well. And,
Yeah.
damn it.
There's people
It was
like...
an old lady who swallowed a fly. Not old lady.
No,
Just
young.
young and vibrant lady.
Someone got a piece of ice cream cone. I guess you're trying to scratch your ear. And
This
you've
is
got
in
an
the- it was
ice
still
cream
in the
cone.
ear?
It's still in the ear.
Are we going to move through the other orifices?
Yeah. Okay, noses. Gum wrapper. How do you get a gum wrapper up your nose?
You know what? Okay, so you get one of those bits of, let me take you through it, your little stick of gum, right?
Yeah.
And you undo the thing, and then you're putting the gum up to your mouth, and then you just like this.
At the same time,
and it,
and the gum wrapper goes up there. Because I think the thing is when you go to hospital to
Yes.
emergency and you've got something stuck, you got to come up with
You
how
gotta
it
have a good
happened so
story.
you don't sound like an idiot.
I tripped and fell, and the gum wrapper went up my nose.
Really?
Nah, I think you're doing something weird.
Oh, someone had an LED light. I mean, I can understand that. I was looking. Had a little LED. I could see
Up
something.
the nose.
LED light stuck up their nose because they might have been
Oh,
looking,
funny. Yes.
looking for a booger.
Yes, they're up at the mirror. They've got the light trying to get. I need the light closer. Oh, good God.
Plucking hairs.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get those hairs out and there's one at the back, that's easier to explain.
Maybe someone had told them if you get the light shining bright enough up there, you can see your brain or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I was on TikTok or something, and then they went, "Ooh, that sounds cool."
And then people swallow stuff. Like, I mean, this one's hard. The
Well,
steak
obviously.
knife came up in number one. That's
Swallowed a steak knife.
someone trying to learn one of those.
The
being a
sword
magician.
swallowing things,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's crazy. A pet toy.
Well, it's better than you stopping it before you said toy.
What are people
Where's Fluffy?
doing? And when you tickle your kid, he squeaks.
You're squeezing your kid on the belly to get the dog excited. Oh, well, good. Well, thank you for bringing us across it.
Yes,
and thank you for stopping it at ear, nose, mouth.
Yeah, that was all we needed.
Right,
And if you do and find yourself in emergency with something, make sure you come up with a really good excuse of how it
story.
happened on the way to the hospital.
I reckon you just need to, nowadays, it was a thing from TikTok. You say that, and then they go, I don't need to know anymore.
The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
So my glasses. You know, now I had one pair and now I've got 5.
I love it.
because
it. And I tell
they're
you what,
everywhere.
The green you've done to match with your green Cardi shawl throw over thing.
Yes.
I don't know what those things are called.
I think it's
Like a cape. Is it a cape?
what is this? It's like
It's
a
a cape
cardi.
with
It's a
sleeves.
cardi, I think.
It's pretty cool.
A shrug. It's a shrug.
It's a shrug. Funnily enough, that's what I did when I was trying to figure out what it was. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's it. A
Well,
shrug.
I've got a couple pairs that match different things
Do you
now.
think it's named that because
People
when
couldn't
someone
think what
went,
to name it.
What's that called? And they went, and then they went away and told their friend, what's that thing Gina's wearing? Oh, a shrug.
Yes.
it's
that
a- it's
would
a-
be definitely how they came up with
I think
that.
it's called a shrug confused look.
Yeah. Look it up
based
on the
on
little
what
emoji.
she gave,
Little
yeah.
guy with his hands out. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, no, your green glasses match your green shrug today. Brilliant.
I have 5 pairs,
Yeah.
sort of by default. You could get 3 cheap when I went last time, and then I had my old ones. Anyway, so I only took 1 pair away on the weekend when we did the folk festival down in Victoria with me because I don't really wear
outfits.
Well,
you don't wear them on stage.
Don't wear them on stage, but I knew that someone was going to request this song that I don't know the words to.
Oh.
So I popped them on the stage in their case if someone yelled out for this song that I would have to read of lyrics that are on the stage.
Nothing else matters.
No.
Oh, I just thought it'd be like maybe you don't know all the words to that one.
I don't know all the words to most songs, but
True, yeah.
it's just not my thing.
Your own included.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So after us, we'd finished our set, and at this particular folk festival, you do 45 minutes, and there's a 15-minute changeover in between, and there's lots of different stages, and so we've got to get off and let the next people on. Well, the next people were a bit cranky, not with me, but with Rod, because he was standing on the stage talking too long, and he had to
God.
get off.
Classic Rod.
Classic Rod, get
Classic
off.
Rod.
She goes, get off.
They're trying to
him.
start their next
We've got
set.
to get on to our next
Rod's
set.
talking to the drummer going, so how's the family, mate?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's folk festival, there's no drummer. But no, they don't. It's not a lot of drumming in folk festivals.
I was today years old when
Maybe
I learned that.
a cajon, or like it's more acoustic-y.
Yeah.
Any-
How rude. How do drummers feel about this? Are there a bunch of drummers outside the festival protesting at the gates? Banging in a drum in unison with perfect timing. Let us in. Let us in.
Eventually, you have to let them in.
Drummers are musicians too. Drummers are musicians too. And everyone laughs and drives past them.
Yeah, ha ha. So already it was a little bit weird because Rod had been booted off, and everyone's super nice, but this lady was worried she was going to lose some of her 45 minutes because he was talking to someone. Yeah. Anyway, so then I'm going, oh, where's my glasses? I couldn't find my glasses, and we're about to leave to drive to the airport to come home.
Yeah.
And I've gone,
They're on stage.
they're on stage.
They're on stage.
with that cranky lady.
Yep.
So
That Rod made cranky. Let's be clear.
she wasn't cranky until she knew Rod. So I've gone, I think I've left my glasses on the stage. Rod can't go and get them.
No, you know my favourite thing would be, I reckon, if we just finish the story here and no one ever found out how you got the glasses. Because right now I'm picturing you commando crawling across the stage
So
during her set.
I could go under the stage was on a rise. I could have gone up backwards on my back under.
Wait.
Arm comes up.
No, pop up like Robbie Williams at a concert. So there's the trapdoor thing, and it pops up, and you go boing, up on the stage, grab your glasses, and then stand there as it slowly retracts back down. And then the smoke machines go.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, that was a bit random. When
It
Gina
must have been
Jeffries
part of the show.
hopped up in the middle of the.
Very random.
I'm not sure the singer knew that was coming because she seemed cranky.
Yeah, she.
That Gina popped up
Well,
on the platform.
I did. I did have to get
and then
someone
Rod
else.
popped up and asked the tambourine player how the kids were. Half an hour later.
Ladies, and then got 10 minutes left of her set. She's getting really cranky. So we got someone else because they were there, but you had to literally get actually quite close on. Oh, no, it was Rod. Actually, I remember that was Rod. And I thought they were on the sort of the side, but they were quite up in front of this lady. And I didn't realise till later that she was cranky with him because I was, somewhere else at the time.
Yeah.
So no, he did go and get them in the case.
Well, he's all
yes,
dressed
that's
in black
them.
anyway.
Yes, he was.
Slither across, you won't even notice him.
But then I took it to, so got them, woohoo, because I know I can't work here without glasses. And they were my favourites. Took it to a whole next level. Then we're at the airport getting our luggage.
Yeah.
And I've got them on my face. And You know the luggage carousel that
Yeah.
goes round and round like this?
Yeah.
I leaned over to get my bag and it fell off my face and went down the luggage carousel.
Great.
I had to cross the do not cross line.
To go and get your glasses.
Got them right before they got to the curtainy things
Oh,
that
my
don't know
God.
what goes on behind there. Can you imagine if they had got like with
If you- but if-
10 centimetres to spare? I had
But
10
if
centimetres.
you had done a dive onto the conveyor belt
Oh.
and then everyone just sees Gina Jeffries' butt disappearing through the conveyor belt, and then you come out the other side again.
Yeah, holding up
You
my
come out-
glasses. Woo!
Smoke machines.
The Rabbit and Gina Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.